Israel in talks with Congo and other countries on Gaza. Voluntary migration plan.
This post received a score of 6,500, with an upvote ratio of 87%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
What? Was Madagascar too on the nose?
That was exactly my first thought on reading this as well.
In therapy, I've learned about the cycle of trauma. Where you're so determined to never become a victim again, you instead victimize others, and thus perpetuate the cycle. It seems like this is what Israel is doing on a nationwide scale.
Congo? Fucking hell, that's about as dangerous as Gaza right now. You may be thinking of the neighboring Democratic Republic of the Congo, aka Congo-Kinshasa. The Republic of the Congo, aka Congo-Brazzaville, has its problems, but it's nowhere near as unsafe as the DRC or Gaza.
Till there's two Congos. Apparently I've been living under a rock. To be fair, one may have been known as Zaire when you were in school. Depending on the age of people you are talking to, they might be more aware of specific places in the news when using their former names such as Zaire, Burma, Formosa, Czechoslovakia, Rhodesia, etc. Even though those names are no longer used and can be reminders of very painful moments in history. Thank you for this. I do remember Zaire.
To clarify further, the DRC is the Congo formerly known as Zaire.
Though Zaire was itself an attempt at rebranding. During the colonial era and the first decade of independence, it was the Belgian Congo.
On Tuesday, during a conference held in the Knesset to examine possibilities for post-war Gaza, Gamliel said, "At the end of the war Hamas rule will collapse. There are no municipal authorities, the civilian population will be entirely dependent on humanitarian aid. There will be no work, and 60% of Gaza's agricultural land will become security buffer zones? If Gaza is effectively unlivable, then voluntary isn't really the word I'd use."
How is this not a land grab? Displacing them after all of this? Do the Palestinians not have any say if they want to stay there, their home and their land? Yes, it can be said that temporary displacement to rebuild it for some would make sense, but if the ultimate goal is to desert the area of its current inhabitants, and then complete expansion of a country, that seems more geopolitical at the expense of sovereignty.
Temporary will be never basically as settlers will settle like in the West Bank.
Real talk, when can we stop saying settlers and call them invaders? This is insane.
I believe the word you're looking for is colonists.
No, I think invaders is pretty accurate. Colonists can settle on places that aren't owned by others.
A senior official is denying this proposal, saying that there are those in Israel who think that there is a willingness on the part of Gazans to emigrate voluntarily. He says, "It's a baseless illusion in my opinion. No country will absorb 2 million people, or 1 million, or 100,000, or 5,000. I don't know where that idea came from. Considering Israel is at the ICJ right now fighting against claims of ethnic cleansing, this would be virtual suicide."
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.